Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and today I have probably one of the craziest decks I've ever played. Arguably it's just a Gardevoir deck, but it's really crazy. It plays one basic and 9 stage twos. So, yeah, this is a bit of a warning. This deck isn't good. My win rate's surprisingly fine with it, but it's not good. So, anyway, what the deck does is it's Gardevoir EX. You have Gardevoir EX, Luxray Energy to Gardevoir. With Shiny Arcana, which is pretty hard. Honestly, I don't really play regular Gardevoir EX very often. And this kind of was a deck that I actually posted on my channel. So if you want to get notified when I do post them, I guess hit the bell. I don't know if that works. The notification bell on YouTube is kind of weird. I think it should notify you when I do posts. But I don't know. And then there's the regular notification as well, which is like the default when you subscribe, which will sometimes notify you of things, but it will not notify you of everything, or most things, in fact. But yeah, I would love it if you subscribe though. So I'll get that out of the way. But yeah, so this deck, it focuses around it's Gardevoir EX, and it's got a bunch of trainers. But the star of the show is obviously the fact that you only have one Pokemon, which is a Ralts. But then you can get your other piece into play using Barrage Step Kirlia. This card is pretty solid, and in fact will have to be very good for us to win any games, but it is, or it can be. It says search your deck for up to 3 Kirlia and put them onto your bench, and then shuffle your deck. Those should hopefully get the rest of your Kirlias. The games which I have won with this deck, I have not gotten unlucky in terms of prizing, although there is some way to manipulate that, which is interesting and strange, and this is where the concept of the deck is very confusing. I think it comes down to math and some weird math, not hard math, but a lot of odds and percentages and stuff that I don't do on the fly. And I'm sure I could figure out because you don't want to prize this color. If you prize this color, you will lose the game, essentially guaranteed. But you can't guarantee that you don't prize it, but and the normal odds are I think 10%, it might be higher, I don't remember. But it's you can kind of control the odds. So the way you do that is you have Luxray and Snorlax Doll. This Snorlax Doll, not Snorlax Stall. Although you could have Snorlax Doll Stall. But anyways, this is Snorlax Doll and Luxray. They are very similar in their ability. I don't know. So Luxray has an ability explosiveness. If this Pokemon is in your hand, when you're setting up to play, you may put it face down as your active Pokemon. That's obviously good, I guess. It's how you can get into play, and it kind of functions as a basic Pokemon. Same thing with Snorlax Doll. Snorlax Doll says when you're setting up to play, you may put it as a face-down Pokemon in your active or on your bench. You can put this on your bench. It has 120 HP basic. It's colorless, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't have weakness or resistance, and can't attack either. Well, can this attack? I don't think it can. It doesn't have any attacks. You might be able to attack with it if you attach one of the TMs, so I didn't really think about that. That's a funny idea, but anyway. That doesn't give up a prize, which is nice. It's kind of like Lily's Pokédoll, except you have to start it, which is bad. So yeah, honestly, Snorlax Doll is a bad card. Luxray is not the best card. But together, they allow you to control your mulligans, because if they're on your opening hand and you do not have a basic, which you normally won't, but you have either Luxray or Snorlax Doll or some combination of them, you can either put them and set up with them as if you were to have a basic, or you can choose not to, and you can choose to mulligan. So this is the only way, I believe, to control your mulligans using one of these two cards. I mean, in standard format, there are other cards like them, and there's at least a Talonflame. Luxray is very much like Talonflame, in fact. And then I should talk about Luxray's attack, Seeking Fang, 50 for 1 colorless, and you can search deck for up to 2 trainers, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. I could run Rare Candy in this deck as well. I don't, but I could. I do not know if it would be good or not. Honestly, this deck is bad, as I said earlier, but it's kind of fun to mess around with, and let's just hop into some games. I don't really know if there's any potential. I'm sure there is somewhere, but you'd probably need to... I don't know. I think there's some way to grab some idea from this deck, though, that is decent. And as I said, I've won games with this. Mostly it's because I set up, my opponent scoops, which is kind of weird, but that's fine. It sets up okay, but let's see. I haven't played this in a few days, maybe just a day, but let's see. We want to go first as well. Attack with Luxray is just okay. So let's see if we are going first or second, and what we're up against as well. If we're up against Like Lost Zone is probably not going to be good, or like Spread. But if we're up against like Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon might cause problems, but I think it'll be okay. We'll see. It's not like it looks like at first glance the worst deck ever, because it doesn't really play like basic Pokemon. We are going first. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, because that means that they obviously want to go second, and we completely missed, which is fine. We run 4 Capsule Luxurious Cape as well. Gives us more HP, more survivability to our Pokemon, which is good when we don't have a lot of them. And also, Snorlax Doll with Luxurious Cape does not give up any prizes, so there is no downside when having Luxurious Cape on Snorlax Doll, which is really nice. Other than that, you're playing Snorlax Doll Luxurious Cape, which isn't necessarily the most powerful thing in the world, because you're not attacking ever. Yeah, I am now thinking, my brain's thinking out TMs, but come on, give me an okay hand. Okay, this is really interesting. So we can start Luxray. In fact, we have to start Luxray if we want to play it. I will play Snorlax Doll. And now, because normally you don't want to bench multiple Pokemon at the start of the game, but in this case you do, because you can't get them into play if you don't bench them. I can play Ralts, though, down on my turn, so I'll just pass. Or stop the setup phase or whatever. Now they're going to mulligan, take their mulligan. I guess we were the ones who mulliganed. And then be confused. So they are running Roaring Moon. Unsurprisingly, they are running Roaring Moon sleeves. And also, surprisingly, though, our hand is pretty solid. I mean, our hand's not that good. It's not the best. We did not have the option to mulligan, unfortunately, but it's fine. I will leave this Luxray in the active. Keep in mind that you are able to discard the Snorlax Doll at any time, but it's discarded. You can't get it back into play. So yeah. I'll just pass, I think. We could retreat. I don't know if it matters too much. They might rope. If they KO our Ralts, that will obviously be really bad because, well, we don't really have another one. But hopefully they bench a bunch of Pokemon and pass, which is honestly like completely possible. I wouldn't be shocked if that happens. I imagine they're going to bench a bunch of Pokemon and then KO our Luxray, but that's fine. It's okay. It's relatively okay. And then we're going to get Zinnias. At some point, we probably want to hide behind a Snorlax Doll as well. And also, it's funny, it's called Snorlax Doll, but it sounds a lot like Snorlax Stall, which is Snorlax Stall, which is the Snorlax Control deck. Some people call it Snorlax Stall, some people call it Snorlax Control. I've even heard Snorlax Mill. I don't really think that's a good name for it, but some people say that. Anyway, what's happening? Are we getting like bodied here? I think we're okay, hopefully. Maybe I'm just hoping a little too much. Zinnias is also, I don't know if it's good or not. I've been getting more up on Zinnias as just a decent supporter in general, because it's discard 2 from your hand, draw a card for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play, which is up to 6. I don't think there's already yet more in play, but 6 is good. Discard 2, draw 6. Discard 2, draw 4 is honestly fine. It's very acceptable, because draw 4 is not bad. Draw 3 is honestly not that bad either, but it's not that good. I mean, people play Avery. I don't think Avery is that good because, well, I've said it before. Avery does not, its effect on the game, other than the draw 3, isn't that powerful. Also, I'm a little sketched out that they're not discarding with Striking Shoes. That might mean that their hand's absolutely stacked. Oh, Pokestop. Okay. And we can Pokestop as well. Honestly, I'm the type of person who usually uses it. Okay, so they hit only Cross Switcher. That's probably fine. It's not really fine if they Cross Switcher up Ralts, but they're in a bit of a weird spot. They don't even have anything to Cross Switcher anyways. So let's see if they have anything. Hopefully they bench, as I said, hopefully they bench on their Pokemon. We really need to Zinnias here because we need to draw cards. Because we need the Kirlia. Keep in mind Kirlia. Okay. Another Dark Patch. Do they have energy? They're playing kind of slow. They can Mew EX as well. They can draw one more, and they do have Radiant Ninja. That'd be kind of weird, because obviously they'd want to attach the energy to attack with. Yeah, they're taking their time. I mean, we're playing something kind of weird. It's not crazy that they're taking their time here. But yeah, this is kind of, I don't know. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on Luxray and Snorlax Doll. As I said, I don't think they're good, but they're fun, and they're kind of unique, and yeah, they're really unique, actually. They're not just kind of unique. And they are getting back that boss and Sada's. So that's fine. The fact that they honestly didn't get an attachment, if they don't, is a really big deal and will hurt them a bunch. I don't know if they're thinking about, like, do they actually have plays? No. Okay, so it doesn't look like they have plays. Another Snorlax doll. I guess we'll be discarding that. Ultra Ball. Okay, okay. Time to see our prizes. Hopefully they're not like the worst thing in the world. We did not. Okay, let's go. We're in there. We're in there. Luxray, as I said, has free retreat, so now we're setting up all our Kirlias, which is just super good. I mean, it's not like it's pretty good. This is honestly as good of a start as Gardevoir like normally gets. It doesn't really get anything better than this. So this is why the deck's fun. I'm honestly probably not going to play another game as well this video, unless they quit, quit all of a sudden, because this doesn't always happen. If you prize your Mirage up Kirlia, as I said, you lose. But also, if you don't have all your Kirlias in deck, in this case, we could have Ultra Balled them away and Super Rod them back, but that's kind of sketchy. We're burning our Super Rod and stuff like that. I think we played two, but yeah. Also, the list should be down below in the description. And if you want more content like this, as I said, subscribe, because I will be doing more cool deck ideas. This is a bit the spiciest deck I've done in a little while, but I do some interesting things. And then also comment down your deck ideas down below. Ooh, okay, a rough Pokestop. See, this is why I don't love Pokestop. It can be good. It's not always good. And then, yes, it's been a bit of a rough game. Also, this is my Pico. I didn't know that was a thing for a while. It's pretty cool. Honestly, it's like a really fun art. They're grabbing Baby Mew, which is a bit of an interesting play. I suppose it's fair, but it's not necessarily advancing him towards getting like a KO this turn. Yeah, I don't really think it does. So it's fine though. I'll take it. Also, Luxray, keep in mind, it can attack as at 50. It is lightning as well. So if they were to bench Manaphy, I don't know why they do that, but if they did, we could KO it. I don't know if we're going to be able to, let's see, they're going to retreat into Mew. That's really interesting. I mean, they probably don't have it. They need attachment. It could be Dark Patch, but like they need a switch now as well. They might already have the switch in hand, which is possible. I don't think it's super likely. Do they still have the cross switcher? No, yeah, they discarded it. Okay. See, Earthen Vessel. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I guess it's good, but they still need the switch, so we'll see. Obviously, if it's not the end of the world if they do KO us. I don't know how much. Well, I was gonna say I don't know how much longevity this deck has. It does not have much, because obviously you do not have a lot of Pokemon, right? Or you don't have a lot of basics, but it does have a little bit. So we'll see how this goes. Also, new rare candy in this list, so that's a thing. How many Ultra Balls down? 3. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I guess it doesn't matter that much, but also Roaring Moon doesn't have much of an engine, and it's pretty, in my opinion, pretty luck-based and not that good. Let's see, they're playing slow still. Okay, they're gonna conceal. I feel like you should generally conceal before attaching, because you could always attach after. Theoretically, you could try to do it as like a weird tell, or as like a bait for your opponent. You could try to get in their head doing that. They're going to cross switch up, I'm assuming, when the Kirlias. They could KO something else, but yeah, okay. So Kirlia being gusted up, which isn't that bad. It's not ideal. We would have rather our active Kirlia gone down, but we still have an energy on it. So the Gardy numbers are, we need, it starts at 60. We need, obviously, to 240. So that's 8, 7. So we need 6 energies on. We obviously have 1. So if we get reversal, we just accelerate 2. So we'll see if we are able to do that. That is not like crazy unlikely. And I will be sending up this Kirlia as well. Obviously, things are a bit sketchy. Also, we can't obviously recover the Ralts because it's in play. So I would have also rather that Kirlia been KO'd for that reason. Zinnias, I guess we were probably just going to Zinnias away our Super Rod, which is what is. I should have sent up a Luxray there as well. That was a bit of a misplay by me. But all Zinnias, we hit something. We didn't hit like anything that good, but it's fine, I guess. We could level ball, but it's not really anything to grab off of that. So, yeah, goodbye energy. Hit another energy. That's fine. I'll get rid of, I guess, another energy. We do need, as I said, the oh, I've forgotten the name of it already. We need not that Gardevoir. That is fine, I guess. It is useful, but I'll evolve this benched one. That's probably fine. We need Gardevoir EX, and we do need Reversal. We had a baby Gardevoir. That isn't quite what we needed. I'll have all this active one, though. Could technically get a little bit lucky hitting off a Shiny Arcana as well. Gardevoir EX, unfortunately, we didn't quite get there. How close are we? We're not like that close. We can attack, which is obviously good. We could Luxurious Cape, but like we're not there. I could get into the Gardevoir. I know that's like stupid, but I kind of want to do it. But yeah, that's definitely wrong. So I'll grab Guardy EX. We are weak to them as well. Guardy EX might just die, but it's fine, I guess. So I'll Psychic Embrace. Let's see, I think we're hitting 150, which is fine. We don't really need to be hitting any more than that. So I won't use Fog Crystal this turn. So 150 is fine. 180 is not really any better. I could attach somewhere as well. That is an option, but again, doesn't seem like the best option. So we'll just hit for 150. This isn't like the worst thing ever, but it's not great. I'm really nervous of the Guardy EX being KO'd, but we'll see. And luckily, if this Gardevoir does go down, we will be able to just go ahead and we don't have the Super Rod, but at some point we will be able to Super Rod that back, which will be pretty nice. We do have KO on Roaring Moon next turn, essentially guaranteed, and they are going to Sawdust. So that's fine. That's honestly pretty good for us. They're not getting a ton of value out of it. They're getting some, but something to the active obviously doesn't do a ton. If they do go into the other Roaring Moon, that's not ideal. They also don't have to discard their Stadium because we are only down to 100. Keep in mind, Baby Guardia is not weak to Dark. It's weak to Metal, but Guardia EX is weak to Dark. They have an Earthen Vessel, a Way of Water. Okay, they are running Water. Honestly, I think Water in Roaring Moon is not good. I played against a lot of Roaring Moon, and I've never ever seen them attack with Radiant Greninja. I guess we could use it for Lumineon as well, but I haven't seen that either. So yeah, I don't think Water really has a lot of value. Energy Switch does have some, like in this case it is giving them some value, but it's not giving them like a ton either. So we'll see. And I think they're down a bunch of Dark Patch. Only 2. Okay, so we need to hit Rod. I believe, as I said, I think we played 2. And they've been like missequencing some. You generally want a Radiant Greninja first if you are going to Radiant Greninja. There are reasons not to. They said mind games, and there are other things you could do first, but you want to do the like plays that give you more information before you make plays that you like can't undo. If that makes sense, or before you make like more committal plays that are things that you might not make, because you're always going to Radiant Greninja. You just want as much info as possible. They are dark patching now. I guess that's fine. There isn't really any downside, but they've discarded more. Morpeko's good. Like Morpeko's value is honestly super underrated in Roaring Moon because it does allow you to just it allows you to it's a single prize, right? Which is nice. But this is a little weird. I don't know how I feel about this. I think we're in an okay position. We do have Worker as well in deck. That is a card that we can use, which is fine. Trying to think through the prize trade, and this is winnable for us. It's not like great, but it is winnable. Let's see if we do get the energy on Gardevoir though. We need that. So, but then it's a single prizer, which is nice. We can hide behind Snorlax Doll as well. Could deck him out, maybe, probably not, but potentially. And they are just going to go for Frenzied Gouging, not discarding the Stadium, which is not shocking, but is fair. Or no, going with Calamity Storm, not Frenzied Gouging. Why are they playing so slow? Like they're not. It's not like they're. Are they cheating? Or like are they just like slow? Because the only reason you like think just like prize if you like knew what they were. Like what do they do? Are they just confused that they've taken a KO? I don't know what's happening. I hope they didn't crash. If they did, then we won. Because I'm not running another game after this because we're not going to win another game. And this honestly shows off how like all the wins I've gotten have gone. I set up. My opponent starts like bopping all my guys, and then they quit. So that might have happened here. Hopefully I didn't crash. I don't believe I've crashed. Oh, maybe I did crash. Maybe. No, okay, I didn't crash. I will set up Luxray, which is fine here. We do have Luxurious Cape as well. That's not really gonna like let us live though. I guess Luxurious Cape is always good in Snorlax Doll though. So I'll Guardy first. I should have Guardied first again. I did the thing I was criticizing them for, but it's still fine. So we have this is kind of not ideal, but we do have we have Worker, which is fine, I guess. How much damage? We're hitting 1, 2, 3. We're gonna get 4 energy on. 4 energy is obviously so I'll Pokestop, I guess. Pokestop's obviously kind of sketchy, but okay. I don't know. That wasn't like super useful. I'll work. It's not like that bad either though. So I'll Fog Crystal actually for an energy. I probably shouldn't have done it. Yeah, no, that's actually fine. Let's see. We're hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're a little short, which is awkward. We kind of want it. Obviously, that reversal would have been nice. We could just gust the Roaring Moon. We do kind of need to draw as well. So I'll Worker. We'll see if we hit it. We unfortunately didn't. This is kind of weird. I could obviously attack with the active. How many bosses do they have? They have. I'll certainly attach to Guardy. We could accelerate some as well. That's not like that bad. I'll retreat into the doll, which is all right. It's not that good, but it's fine. It's acceptable at the very least. And I'll put the energies on Guardy just in case they snipe or like boss kill my EX, which will not be super fun for us. But we still need to be able to hit back. And we are looking at decking him out, I think. So that is the current play. Again, not the strongest, but it's not nothing either. So we'll just pass it over to my opponent. And the doll will be a bit of a pain for them as well. So yeah, I think this will be all right. They're gonna Earth Invest. Like they're getting low. They only have 12 left in deck, which is I don't know. They're not super close to decking out. They might play Rod. They Pal? Yeah, they Pal Padded. They do Boss in deck. They have at least one. We know they have one because they Pal Padded back in. So yeah, we'll see. They are getting rid of another water, as I said. They're just like the opponents always just discard them. This does mean they can like energy switch Sadas and stuff like that, but let's be honest, like that's not a thing that people do very often. But we are still losing, right? I'm not gonna be like, yeah, they're playing, like this. Their deck's not good, and then we're just gonna like lose. I mean, maybe I am. Their deck's fine. It's a solid Roaring Moon list. Pretty honestly, a very average Roaring Moon list. But yeah, they're gonna Ultra Ball. Wow, okay, they're really digging. Boss is good, but like it's not that good. I mean, I guess it is pretty good, but like it's not worth decking out over. Let's see how many cards. So they have 2 energy in the discard. They might have another energy switch. They probably play. Probably play for it. Let's see. Did they hit it? I guess not. I feel like they would have just slammed it down if they hit it. Hit Pokestop. No, wait. No shot. They're using Pokestop too. Because that seems super sketchy now. Because and then they're gonna be super low. They're gonna Sadas. Sada seems kind of sketchy as well. Like they need. I guess it's not that bad, but it's not great. Like this. It does help pay this Roaring Moon. Now we definitely are not just like carrying all their Roaring Moons. But they have 3 left. Are they gonna Pokestop as well? I'd love to see him Pokestop. Obviously they shouldn't, because they don't have a ton of cards left in deck. But they might have Rope actually. That might be what they're digging for, which would be a bit of a pain for us. But no, they're gonna switch card. Okay. I don't really know what that does. Are they gonna into Mew? What? I don't know. Okay, I guess we're just gonna KO a Roaring Moon next turn, which is all right, honestly. Yeah, I would love to attack with Luxray, but we really can't do that. They're gonna Trekking Shoes. Okay, so they got 3 cards left in deck, but they need to attack 3 more times as well. They're gonna energy switch onto. I guess they can retreat. They didn't retreat yet. Okay, but they have 3 cards left in deck. I don't know if they could do that. And they just pass. Wait, did they not retreat, or did I thought they didn't? Maybe they did. I don't know. I'm gonna Guardy. We want like energy. We want Rod. So that's not those cards. That's fine, I guess. I'll actually level ball, see what we got in there. Yeah, we do have the rod. We have reversal. Don't really want a mill reversal, but if it happens, I feel like a rod is really important here as well. Obviously, it gets us something that it gets us like a Pokemon, right? Which is pretty important. So I'll Pokestop. We'll see we hit. Hopefully, don't hit the other reversal. We didn't really lose anything of value either, so that's fine. Right now, this guy's got 5, so 6 would put us up to 7, 8. That would be enough to one-shot the Roaring Moons. So I'll do that, and then I will pass, I think. Hopefully they don't Iono. I don't know if they usually run Iono, but I think I am going for the deck out strat here now. And I think they will have to hit the Snorlax Doll 1 point. And so you can kind of see where things are going not too well for them. They could win, and they might win. The Trekking Choosing. Okay, they are discarding the Pokestop. Okay, they have 0 cards left in deck, 4 cards in hand, so they can't really. I don't really know. Even if they do boss KO Gardy, I don't know if they have it. Like, I don't know if there is a way possibly that they don't lose. Or Gardevoir-ex, which I'm assuming what they're boss KOing, which they are. Okay, that's fine. Do they have anything though? Like they need. I think Pal Pad isn't going to buy them enough turns. Actually, no, they could get back boss something, but I don't know. Like, what are they going to do here? Do they have boss? Or sorry, do they have Pal Pad? Do they need Pal Pad? No, they're just gonna. Okay, we won. We decked them out. That is interesting. Very interesting. They're gonna hit us for 440. Let's see if they're just gonna scoop it up. I do not know. But yeah, they're gonna take a couple of prizes. They just scooped. Yep. Okay, we won. That was an interesting game. For an interesting deck. I don't really know what that was all about. It was kind of strange. I think they just could have kept attacking us. I got my challenges though, so I'll take that. Did we get a pack? No. Okay, we did not get a pack. We almost did, but not quite. So that was an interesting deck, an interesting video. We won. That's honestly like, I think that sums up the deck perfectly. I hope you enjoyed this video though. The deck with 1 basic and 9 stage 2s. But yeah, if you did consider subscribing, as I said earlier, that really helps out the channel a lot. Helps get it out to more people and get the community more involved. Also, you can join my Discord. I have some community events planned, or not planned, but like I'm thinking I might do them. So yeah, and if you have other deck ideas or video ideas, comment them down below. And I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.